All right, I hope now everything is okay. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. All right, happy to have you this morning. My name is Julius, and I'm super excited to be here this morning. I've had complaints flow in all the groups, most of the groups, everybody saying, wow, the market, 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 the market. All right, so I need to make some few things very, very clear. And this is the biggest challenge. You know, it is very, very important for me to make sure that I enable you understand the business you are in. Because without understanding the business you are in, you might go back to scams, right? You might go back to scams. And why do I think this way, all right? I want to first answer a few couple of questions that were expressed by one of my friend, and I'll start from this. Okay. Okay. Six. All right. Okay. Okay. Let me start from here. I've seen one coin go. I think it was Luna. Hey, Luna is really going so much crazy, and its current price has gone below $10 to a price over $6 as we speak right now. And one of my friend was saying that they are losing their money. Okay. Now I want us to face the reality, and the reality is as follows. One, you never lose your money. What you lose is time. Let me repeat my statement. You will never lose your money. What you lose is time. I want to repeat my statement. You will never lose your money. Why will you never lose your money? For example, let me go to one of my trades. Okay, that is TRX. Let's look at TRX. TRX. All right, let's go. Okay, this is important. All right, this is important that I'll never lose my $650 unless I personally sell this trade. Why? Because the Royal Q never goes out of position. The amount of 7,883 USDT, sorry, TRX is there in my Binance account. The position quantity never goes down. What goes down is the value that moves with the current price. And if I want this coin to bounce back faster in the near future, is for me to set margin calls, and they help move the average price closer to the current price, so that when the market bounces, I can get back in profit. I don't know if you understand what I'm talking about. And that is the real fact. What you lose is time. Why do I talk about time? So many people are focusing on what they can never control, and that is the market. They want to put in their $100 now and make $50 the next morning. Like, yes, it is true you want to make money per day, but ladies and gentlemen, it could be very hard for that to happen if you don't have huge capital. right? If you don't have huge capital to have so many coins that you are trading, there are some are going down, some are doing well. I love this post that was done by Royal Q. Let me see if I could pick it up here. And I show you. Let me use Ads King. Use Ads King and okay. And let me use Ads King and I express something. Okay. Okay, let me use Ads King and express something very, very shortly. Because if you are not able to understand how Royal Q works, you know, it is one of the biggest challenge, okay, how Royal Q works, because okay, let us understand this strategy called the martingale. But let me use this. Just a minute.
Royal Q 7 times, 24 hours at your service. User funds only traded on exchanges. Royal Q guarantee your financial security. Rest assured, just leave it to Royal Q.
So you just need to trust Royal Q, ladies and gentlemen. Why? Because your money is perfectly and purely in your exchange. Perfectly and purely in your exchange. But because so many of us have not taken time to understand that since the money is in our own wallet and a Royal Q doesn't have the power to access our money, it is very, very important, very, very important for us to understand the martingale strategy. Right, let's go. Let me talk about the martingale strategy to bring out a clear picture. Just a minute.
You can download Royal Q app in App Store, Google Play and Android APK. Register and log in with your account password. You can also register through the QR code or referral link shared by your friends. Only spend 120 USDT, you can enjoy a whole year through the quantitative strategy in the Royal Q database. Go to the My icon at the bottom of the homepage, you can activate the robot. Then perform API binding Binance, Huobi and Coinbase. The funds are safe in your exchange wallet. The Royal Q quantitative strategy uses Martin's strategy and multifunctional quantitative strategy to improve the intelligent trailing take profit. The system preset take profit ratio is 1.3%, the take profit callback is 0.3%, the margin is decreased by 4%, and the margin is corrected by 0.5%. When the market price rises to when the selling price is expected, the signal will immediately trigger the robot to start tracking automatically. When the market is still rising, the robot will continue to track. When the high point falls back to the take profit point you set or the preset value of our big data at 0.3%, the robot will help you take profit and sell at a profit. There is also a margin filling function, and Royal Q will use Martin's double investment to help you do the margin filling action. When the market price drops by 4%, the tracking position is triggered, and when the market returns to 0.5%, the position is covered. Royal Q has a tracking mechanism. When the market rebounds to your preset price, the robot will automatically buy it for you. The more times you cover your positions, the higher your instant profit. Royal Q can also set the parameters of the drop in margin for individual positions. When the Market price falls, it can lower the average position price by doubling the price to compensate the position. It can cope with the sharp decline in the digital currency market, and when the market rebounds, it is easy to achieve profits. Here, it is suggested that all users need to have more than 2,000 USDT of funds to start your quantitative financial management journey. Royal Q.
Now, I want to express what you have watched in the video. Now, there is someone in that video, the person who made that video advised people to start with around 2,000 USDT to start their quantitative journey. Now, let me go a little bit slow because this is the reason why most of us complain, all right? This is the reason. Okay, this is the reason, all right? Okay, my topic is focus on what you can control, all right? Okay, that's my topic. My topic is focus on what you can control. It's what I want to talk about today. Thank you so much. All right. Now, before I talk about focusing on what you can control, no, that was the expression of the person who made the video. It is not a must. So I want to give the understanding, all right? I believe people don't stay on this Zoom call and cram information because I don't believe in cramming. I believe in expressing for you to get the understanding. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is how Royal Q works, all right? Someone says, I can't hear. Oh, sure. I stop sharing. Is it true that people can't hear? People can't hear me, then I needed to work out on something. Can I be heard or it's me with a problem? Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So before we complain about the market, all right, and talking about focusing on what you can control is my topic. This is basically and purely what thank you so much. Thank you so much, Alida Tafi, DG. Thank you so much, Collins. All right. Thank you so much. All right. Beautiful. Okay. Now let's talk about this. Let's talk about this because it is the most important part. The market has two main directions. There is a time when the market is going down and there is a time when the market is going up. Now, when you go to the Royal Q default settings, all right, this is how Royal Q works. It has what you call the whole position take profit, which is 1.3, and the callback, which is 0.3, which Royal Q looks at quantitatively giving you 1%. Royal Q, its default settings, the default settings of Royal Q target 1% in a repeated sequence. It says, I better make 1% so many times because I understand the market is very volatile than me taking 5%, 2%, 6%, 7%, 3% like most of us do. If you understand what I'm saying, give me a thumbs up. I want to be very slow on my topic on focus on what you can control. I'm going to be getting on and getting back. I want to be very, very slow because my topic is focus on what you can control. Royal is saying, I better give Julius 1%, 1%, 1%, 1%, 1%, 1% for as many times as possible than looking for 5%, 2%, 7%, 10%, like most of us want from the market. Is that clear? All right. If that is understood, now let's go. That is how Royal Q wants to work. And as Royal Q wants to do that, it wants to do it as many times as possible. And this is what Royal Q is saying. All right. The market rises and it hits 1.3. I played that in the video. Royal Q will not sell at 1.3. Royal Q will not sell when the market is 1.3. It will still track the market, and if it sees the market still going up, Royal Q will allow the market to continue going up. But once the market tries to go down by how much? By 0.3, then Royal Q will sell. That's when the market is really trading going high. You know, you might have an application, but unless you understand how it works, right, you might not like the current situation you might be facing. And this could be caused by your emotions and your greed. Now, what about when the market is going down? In the default settings of Royal Q, let me go to the default settings so that I create a clear understanding. So people want to set their own margin calls to understand where we are coming from. Let us pick up a trade. Okay, let us pick up a trade. Let us pick up a default trade. Right? Let us pick up a default trade. Okay. Let's pick up a default. Let us use a default trade. Okay, let me use XRP 0. All right, and let me come here on trade settings, and let me choose a strategy, and let me come here, and let me use a steady one, a normal way of trade. Look at the trade settings of Royal Q. Now in a steady way. These are the trade settings of Royal Q, the normal ones, the default ones. Look, it's saying when the market falls down by 3.5, my robot buy 2 times. When the market falls, there's a difference of 0.5 here, 0.5, my robot buy 4 times. When the market goes again, there's a difference, I think, of 0.5 here, my robot buy 8 times. There's a difference of from 4.5 to 5.2, there's a difference of around 0.5. My robot buys 16 times. These are steady. Now, what I want to express is this. I want to play you back this video so that what I'm expressing creates a sense of meaning. Let me play it again so that what I'm expressing creates a clear meaning. Right, let's go again. Listen very closely, ladies and gentlemen. Video.
You can download Royal Q app in App Store, Google Play, and Android APK. Register and log in with your account password. You can also register through the QR code or referral link shared by your friends. Only spend 120 USDT, you can enjoy a whole year through the quantitative strategy in the Royal Q database. Go to the My icon at the bottom of the home page, you can activate the robot. Then perform API binding Binance, Huobi, and Coinbase. The funds are safe in your exchange wallet. The Royal Q quantitative strategy uses Martin's strategy and multifunctional quantitative strategy to improve the intelligent trailing take profit. The system preset take profit ratio is 1.3%, the take profit callback is 0.3%, the margin is decreased by 4%, and the margin is corrected by 0.5%. When the market price rises to when the selling price is expected, the signal will immediately trigger the robot to start tracking automatically. When the market is still rising, the robot will continue to track. When the high point falls back to the take profit point you set or the preset value of our big data at 0.3%, the robot will help you take profit and sell at a profit. There is also a margin filling function, and Royal Q will use Martin's
I hope this is what I've explained. This is the first scenario when the market's taking an upward movement. Now, we are into the times when the market is taking a downward movement. You know, we have so many people that have joined Royal Q. Yes, they are master traders, but they are moving their previous experience into an application that they have not taken time to understand how it works. And it is basically and purely taking people into a wrong direction. Basically and purely taking people to a wrong direction. And unless people understand how the application works and move their settings according to how the application works, and understand that they need to control their emotions and follow the instruction of how the application works, all else they'll keep crying for nothing. All right, let's go again. Let's listen now when the market is taking a downward movement. Look clearly.
Double investment to help you do the margin filling action. When the market price drops by 4%, the tracking position is triggered, and when the market returns to 0.5%, the position is covered. Royal Q has a tracking mechanism. When the market rebounds to your preset price, the robot will automatically buy it for you. The more times you cover your positions, the higher your instant profit. Royal Q can also set the parameters of the drop in margin for individual positions. When the market price falls, it can lower the average position price by doubling the price to compensate the position. It can cope with the sharp decline in the digital currency market, and when the market rebounds, it is easy to achieve profits.
Now let me go slow and explain this, all right? And this is how you should always set your margin calls. This is how you should set your margin calls. Even if you have little capital, look at the power of doubling. And this power of doubling is what we call the dollar cost averaging method, the power of doubling. Now you change the doubling and you change the margin call drops depending on your capital, but you must have the power to keep doubling the previous intake or the previous investment so that you can allow the average price get closer to the current price, so that when there is a little bounce back, there is profit. For example, let me use this coin that has overfloated, that so many people have been complaining about. Okay, let us track its performance so that people stop complaining about Royal Q and they complain about their capital. Sincerely speaking, I want people to stop complaining about Royal Q and they complain about their capital. I want to use Luna as an example. Okay, yesterday, Luna moved from 50% down the market, right? 50% down the market to 43%. And if someone maybe, because this has been one of the coins I've seen so many people complain, which is okay. If someone has good capital, it's all about capital. I see this coin is really performing very poorly, although the double investing line, or the power to keep investing, doubling the first buying amount when the market goes down, moves the average price closer to the current price. And what I want us to complain about is not Royal Q. I want us to complain about insufficient capital to set margin calls to keep buying when the market goes against us. That's all. To keep multiplying when the market goes against us, because if we do that, we move the average price closer to the current price, and a simple bounce back in the market lands us in profit. And our take profit is as little as 1%, because Royal Q is saying, I better give you 1% in a repeated sequence than waiting to give you 2%. And that's how the Royal Q works. But if we go, ladies and gentlemen, if we go an extra mile and want to take too much profit from the market and not set margin calls to follow through when the market is taking a downward movement, so that there is that double investment when the market goes down by a certain percentage, it means the average price will be far away from the current price. I've seen, let me get an example of this coin of mine. I don't complain about Royal Q, I complain about my capital, full stop. And I can never even blame Royal Q. Me, it is my capital issues. Why? If I have seen personally, if I go to let me check out, let me use Trading View to create a meaning. And my topic is focus on what you can control. But before, let me tap on TRX, the one I'm suffering from personally. Personally, the one I'm suffering from. And let me now focus on the candlesticks. Okay, let me use 1 day. Look at this. I want someone to, the market, yes, I joined. It doesn't matter. Okay, let me. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I have personally seen, I don't know when this was. This was the 2nd of May. I joined this trade. I think around on the 7th, around 7th, 6th. I joined this trade around there. And my average price is this side around, I think 8 point something, around there. But if I was trailing the market and multiplying, whenever the market went against me, my robot could buy more. When the market falls by a certain percentage that I can set and able to buy more, I'll be out of TRX because the market bounced back. But because I was not having set my margin calls for the market to buy more, when the market goes against me, I land and stay in floating loss. Now, the question that I want someone to type into the chat room, is it Royal Q with the problem, or it is me, my capital, and my settings with the problem? It is me. It is me and my capital and the settings. And so, if you want to keep winning in Royal Q, 1, if you have not decided to use a copy trader to trade for you, then it is important for you to set margin calls depending on your capital, so that when the market goes against you, you are using the dollar cost averaging method to buy more, so that you move the average price closer to the current price, so that when there is a little bounce back in the market, you are able to make profit. And since that is the cause, what do you need to focus on? What do you need to focus on if you have little capital? I want to express this feeling from a good perspective. No one has prevented you from having good capital. Let me get to, I'm going to share the link of this app. This app was designed by, okay, let me get back here. Okay, let me get back here. Let me talk about profit every day. I wanted to use this thing of profit every day. And this is a video. And okay. Now, what I'm trying to express to you, ladies and gentlemen, all right, as I'm downloading this video, If someone has good capital, they can buy so many currencies. And whenever the market goes against them, they can be able to multiply and move the average price closer to the current price, and they can keep making profit. Even when the market is down. Now someone saying, Julius, what about me who has little capital? Well and good. You need to focus on what you can control so that you have two options. You have two options, ladies and gentlemen. One, either go and find more money, invest in your Binance account, and be able to keep trading all the time, or go and find people who have the money to invest in the business. I want to repeat my statement. Go and find people who have the money to invest in business so that as their robot is working for them, you are making money and you are building your capital. That's the only way. Because if you have $100, maybe if you have $1,000 and you have instructed your bot to buy for your particular coin and you're exposing only 20% of your capital into your trade, ladies and gentlemen, you not keep checking your Royal Q all the time, saying, oh, where's profit? Where's profit? Market is down, where's profit? You will focus on speaking to people who have the money, because you don't have the money to keep winning all the time. You don't have the money to fight a market that is going against you. So you either remain patient until the market bounces back. That's one. Two, when you remain patient, once the market will bounce back, your robot will sell. Exactly, your robot will sell. So you just need to remain patient. That's one. Two, go find money, open margin calls. Three, go speak to people about the business, because the business works. People have enough capital are killing it day in and day out. Three, go speak to people about the power of trading using the Royal Q application so that you generate capital and also be able to enjoy. Three different decisions. And you choose one that is comfortable for you. I don't know whether what I'm speaking makes sense, but I will not speak only good words all the time. I also need to speak words you don't want to hear. Because I know most of us don't want to hear these words. They want to be said, oh, don't worry, things will be okay. You know, I need to tell you the fact. If you don't have money, you cannot make more money. This is a money-based business. It means the capital is key. It's a money-based business. More money makes more money. You cannot move the average price closer to the current price if you don't have more money, period, simple. And so you better wait. Or go speak to people. If you say, I can't speak to people, well and good, then better wait. Why? Because Royal Q will never go out of position. If I've invested $650 in my TRX, that is the money I've invested. So don't go and bring your maybe you only have $100 remained with you in life. And you say, okay, let me go and bring this little 100 I've remained with and I put it in the market. No, the market might go against you. Don't go and borrow money. Don't go and borrow money. You know, I have discovered a very good business and this business could help me. Let me go to a bank and borrow money. My brother, my friend, the market will go down. You don't have enough capital to bring the average price close to, then you need to wait until the market will bounce back. Then what will you be doing to the people you are supposed to pay them back their money? Will you be telling them stories? If you don't work, you don't earn. Gone are the days when money is free. I've seen so many people get back to scams and return on investment, and most of them have lost. I was speaking to my friend yesterday, since we both joined Royal Q. He has sold his house, he has sold his car into scams. He's now crying and was telling me, Julius, I want to get back into real business. I'm tired of thinking that I can become rich tomorrow by giving my money to somebody and someone is giving me a percentage. Told him, my brother, hardly don't you learn from your previous mistakes? Hardly. I don't know why most of us that are complaining about, Julius, I better go back to the other one. The other one is better. You see, every after 2 hours, they pay you. Hey, my brother, you're getting your $10,000 to this guy's wallet. He's the one with the button. You see, every after 2 hours, he puts some money in my wallet. Are you like stupid? You don't see that this guy has gathered $1 billion. He's taking it to the market. He trades it, makes profit, maybe makes 500% profit. It doesn't matter which market he takes the money. Then he pays you some little pennies. If the market goes against you, he doesn't need to request you to close. But on time, he goes with the whole balance. Why should I suffer with these guys? So you better learn to understand that if you want to make Royal Q work for you, you will need significant capital. And so focusing on the market with your $100 will not work. You are focusing on what you can never control. I want to ask someone, even if you were super magnificent trader, like one I will not talk about today, who was taking the team to his own direction. And as we speak, I'm asking them, guys, what's happening to you? What's the guy telling you? The market. No one controls this game. There's nobody. There's no one. Now all the market is in red. Although you can still make some profit. And so if you're not able to be patient with the market, then focus on speaking to people about the business. Let me show you, although speaking to people may not be paying much, but I've not seen a day, because the two parameters are variable for you. No matter how little I make, I haven't checked. I've not seen a day as the market is down, I focus on telling people who have the money, please, this is the right time to get started. Purchase your Royal Key application, put money in your robot. Let us set a trade. Let us be patient. Now I want to go into questions. I think I've been able to bring out my point very, very clear. Focus on what you can control. Questions. I want to handle questions. All right, you have a question? I want to handle your question. Question and answer. Question and answer, you can either type it in the chat room, all right? You can type it in the chat room, or you can raise up your hand. Choose any that you want. Okay, let me start with, I'm sorry, my video is off, but I hope it's not emotionally attached to anybody. Yes, iPhone.
Yeah, my leader, Julius. Good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, please, the question I want to ask this morning is the way the market is going deep now. For Bitcoin, is it a right time for somebody to buy Bitcoins now and hold? So that is my question.
Buying Bitcoin and hold.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. If you are new into crypto, right? If you are new into crypto and you want to build a portfolio, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you want to build a portfolio. This is how you build a portfolio if you are new in crypto. Okay. This is how you start. Okay. Those that are new into crypto and you want to build, this is how you start, all right? Get your capital. 50%. This is how you start, right? This is how you start because you are either a beginner, an intermediate, or you are super at this game. You start with 50% Ethereum, all right? And you start with 50% Bitcoin, all right? This is how you start, okay? Now, after some time, I hope that is clear for you, my brother. You get your capital, right? Right now is not the time for selling. Right now is the time for buying. Buying because everybody is fearful. So this is the time to get more crypto assets. For those that are building portfolio, this is the right time for you. This is how you start. 50% Ethereum, 50% BTC. All right, then let's go. Then if you have been able to do that, all right, you now change your portfolio as you grow. Then you get half of the 50% of Bitcoin. I hope you see that.
Yeah. I'm with you.
Now you get the 50% and buy what you call alta coins, all right? Now, as you purchase alta coins, all right? If you are new, don't go and purchase alta coins that will not give you significant profits. I would recommend the following alta coins. Ethereum layer 2, I'm not going to this today, but later you go and look at Ethereum layer 2. Go and read about it. Ethereum layer 2, 2-layer alta coins. These are alta coins that are being used to develop NFTs, all right? Okay, all right. So go and I would recommend many, but maybe next time. Next time I'll go into details. Maybe tomorrow I'll go into details of that. But you start when you're starting to build your portfolio, you go 50% Ethereum, 50% BTC. That's how you start, right?
All
Then
right,
when you
no
get
problem.
good at that, because you're not chasing anyone, all right? When you get good at that, then you get 50% of your BTC and get it into alta coins. And so you have 25% alta coin from your Ethereum and 25% alta coin from your BTC, all right?
Okay.
Now, I've said the type of alta coins you buy right now as we speak, you go in for what you call Ethereum layer 2 alta coins. Instead of me buying an NFT, I better buy a cryptocurrency that is being used to develop NFTs. I don't know if you understand me. Why? Because as they'll be using that NFT, I will be making my alta coin will be giving me good profit. All right. So that's how you build a portfolio. Okay, maybe my brother tomorrow join my Zoom in the morning. I think I'll start with that nugget. Those that want to build a portfolio, which cryptocurrencies would you go in for? Which we call high yield alta coins. You know, when you are building a portfolio in the crypto market space, if you are new, you don't just come and say, "Oh, Dogecoin, 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 everybody, Dogecoin." If you take that perspective, you find that you remain broke into building a portfolio. So I think tomorrow I'll give a takeaway in the morning Zoom. I'll talk about how to build a portfolio, right? And I'll give you the direction, which percentage, which alta coins you can go and read about and be able to purchase those alta coins that have high high potential yield altcoins that are being used to develop other maybe NFTs or Web3s, so that instead of you buying an NFT, you better buy a high yield altcoin that's being used to develop NFTs so that you can be able to make good profit. I hope that is, I'll leave it at that, right? So tomorrow.
Therefore, I hope it's the same time at the same length.
Tomorrow in the morning, I'll talk about building a portfolio. For those that are
At
new
the
into
same time,
crypto,
same time tomorrow. Yeah, my leader,
you
the
can,
same time tomorrow at the same length.
yeah, same time, same link tomorrow. I'll talk about building a portfolio to be my
All right,
giveaway. You want to build a portfolio in crypto space. You know, when it comes to building a portfolio, we're looking at long term, right? Long term. Okay, so it depends on which type of, are you new in crypto? Are you a beginner? Are you an intermediate? Because when we are going to talk about building a portfolio, I don't know how you need to ask some of the important questions before you build a portfolio. How do you feel when you lose 70%? If you decide to build a portfolio, how do you feel when you lose 70% of the portfolio you are building? Do you shrink? Do you commit suicide? Do you? That's why yesterday I saw my brother OBM saying that if you are panicking into the bear mode we are in, it means you are investing more than you can afford. You better go and put in 10% or 20% of your money so that you get used, that when the market goes down, you don't feel like killing yourself, because some of the people feel like killing themselves. The reason why they feel like killing themselves is because they are investing more than they can emotionally hold. So that's why when I was saying this time, when you're expressing and entering the market, only take 20% of your capital. Please don't put all your money into the trade, even if you are making profit. Because when the market goes against you and you are only living on $1,000, you will kill yourself, right? You will kill yourself. Feel like this is not for you. I hope tomorrow I will go an extra mile about building a portfolio in times like now, where people, you have your money and you want to get into crypto in a wiser way. So tomorrow I'll talk about that. Okay, next question. Next question. Tomorrow I'll talk about building a portfolio, and I'll just be giving away because I want to keep this purely trading. Okay, so if no questions, I don't see any questions. I hope people are not intimidated by my voice. They are not becoming emotional. What do you mean by altcoins? Is it by holding them or it's Royal Q at work? Altcoins are other coins apart from Ethereum and Ethereum and BTC. They're called altcoins. Other coins apart from Bitcoin and Ethereum. I mean other coins, right? So that's what I mean, my leader. So I'm talking about hodling. Hodling is someone who wants to build a portfolio. You know, if you want to build a portfolio in crypto and you are trading, but you are also building a portfolio. You are building, you are holding certain coins. That's all I could talk about. It's not Royal Q at work. You are holding. Royal Q is purely trading. Okay, I hope I've answered you. What's the minimum capital to start making good profit daily? What do you mean by good profits? The minimum, you know, for capital, ladies and gentlemen, let me give you an example. I really love this example. Okay, let me get out of this trade. I don't know what people mean by good profit. Let me use this example. Yesterday, I traded Ethereum. By the way, I love trading Ethereum personally. And I usually love looking at the 24-hour volume. People who say Luna will crash. The volume of Luna is increasing. People are investing in more money in Luna. And this coin will not crash. I love looking at the top 5 coins, me personally. That's where I love. And I can pick any of these 5 and I'll be able to trade them. Okay, but let us get to what I want to express. How much profit? I don't want to look at profit. I want to look at the percentage, right? Let's look at the percentage. That's where I want to put my focus. Yesterday, not today. Yesterday I made 0.3. On which coin? Ethereum. Okay, so now let us look for Ethereum. Ethereum. Okay, Ethereum. Okay, and with Ethereum, let us look at its transaction record. I'm going to trade it even today. I made 2.9%. I usually love to express 20% of my capital into trade. For example, let me say I want to trade Ethereum. Okay. I would raise my first buying amount to $100. And my take profit, okay, I want to make it a little bit low for guarantee of success, which is 1.1. So I'll make 1%. And then I start this trade, all right? After starting this trade of Ethereum, it will depend on how much capital I want to risk in the market, ladies and gentlemen. And I'll now go to the trade settings. I've started my trade. I'll now go to the trade settings. And when I go to the trade settings, I'll go to margin call configurations. And I put, let me say, 5 margin calls. And I say, if this market, let me say, falls down by 3.5, my robot buy 1 time, right? 1 time of my first buying amount, which I'm going to change. If this market goes wild, all right, wild, and let me say it goes by 4%, all right, that's 0.5 from that. My robot buy 2 times, this is 10, this is 30. Okay, then I say, no, this is now near. If this market goes a little bit low, again, by, let me increase it a little bit. Let me go for, I would go for around 4.5. Let me go to 5%. And I say my robot now buy 3 times. Then if this market goes wild by 10%, let me say my robot buy 4 times. And if this market goes down by 15%, my robot buy 5 times, which is 5. I'm not now multiplying by 2. Now I'm just increasing my numbers using my little capital. This is 590 plus 50, which is 140, which is $150, which I have. And so I'll change my margin calls from 100 to 10, 100 to 10, and I sell this, all right? And I'll be trading this coin. I'll control my grid, all right? I will basically control my grid. And I'll now leave this trade and be patient with how the market will perform. And basically, I'll trade this coin at 1 shot because I want, when the market bounces back to a profit of 1.1, let my robot sell and I get out of that trade. As you see, when this market keeps on trailing, going down, let my robot buy more. But if I see that this coin will not go a little bit down to 3%, I can still come and edit these margin calls. And I say, if this market falls down, let me say by 0.5, I can still edit this. I just want to show you that it can buy. Then the buying callback, I reduce it from 0.5, 0.2. And once it gets there, you're going to see my robot is going to buy. Remember, like I expressed, the robot doesn't buy. The robot doesn't buy when the market goes, let me say, down by 0.5, like as you have seen. The robot will not buy unless the market tries to go up again. If it doesn't try to go up again, the robot will not buy. And that's how the margin calls and the robot works, okay? Having expressed that, what is the minimum capital? Say 1,000 is what I tell people. Please, my leader, can you share the video you shared on the Telegram? Please share the Telegram group. Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna share. I'd lost all my contacts yesterday. That's why I was not available on Telegram today in the morning. But basically on the Telegram, I just share. I don't have a lot of say that side. So I just share information so that you can be able to. All right, let's go. Okay, so that's the Telegram group. I hope I've shared. I'm going to drop in the videos right now. Okay, I hope we come to the end and right, that was just the mindset of the business, and tomorrow I'll still go back to the networking part. Okay, and share more how you can share your opportunity of Royal Q. And I hope now I'll also be talking about how to use, I'm also going to drop in the video of the martingale strategy onto the Telegram group in the next few minutes from now. Thank you so much. I want to hear in from one of our leaders. I've seen leader, let me start with leader Annalyn, if you have something to share. Then I've seen leader OBM, and okay, let me see whether the team of leader Brian has an amazing sharing with us. So if leader Annalyn have something to share this morning, then I will have leader Brian, then leader OBM shall close our session this morning. Okay, all right, okay. Let me go to leader Brian as I try to answer some questions here in the chat room.
Hi, everyone. It's Leader Brian here in Australia. I don't have much to say, but I would like to urge everyone in the team to really understand about the business by attending these daily trainings. Because what I've realized, a lot of people have just given hope when they are just close to making money because they're not giving themselves ample time to understand about the Royal Q. So the main thing about this business is the dollar cost averaging. So we're gonna keep on stressing and training people about how to do the proper trading in Royal Q. So let's keep on learning about the business. So the main thing which is happening from my experience with the other leaders is that the people are making this like is casual. So we really need to be serious when we are in this business, because we must take the business onto ourselves, not for the upliners, because when you are really running your shop, you really need to be in the forefront. So let's keep on sticking to these ways which we are learning from leaders about the good understanding of the business. Thank you.
All right. Okay, thank you so much, leader Brian. Okay, if you don't want to learn how to set the margin calls, I want to recommend a copy trader. That is very good when it comes to preventing floating loss and making sure that have little floating loss. All right, I want to recommend a copy trader to you guys, and I want to recommend a copy trader. You don't have time with setting these margin calls and you want to follow a copy trader. I want to recommend a copy trader, all right? And I'm gonna drop here is trading settings, okay? Just a minute, just give me 1 minute. It has just come into my mind, okay? Just give me 1 minute. Just give me 1 minute, 1 minute. Sorry. Just 1 minute. I'm gonna give you. All right, okay. Right, I'm gonna recommend this copy trader. You're not interested in settings and you want to use a copy trader. I want to give you a copy trader. Okay. Now this guy is by the names of the name is Crowe Jewel Circle. This is the USDT allocation per coin. The expression based on the first buying amount $15. The objective is to minimize use of capital and manage floating loss, right? 195 USDT will cover 6 margin calls and will represent to 20 market dip. All right, for 1 coin. 300 USDT will cover 8 margin calls and represent 25 market dip. 450 USDT will cover up to 10 margin calls and represent 40 dip. 750 for 1 coin, if that one to trade, will cover up to 12 margin calls and represent 50% market dip. $1,050 will cover up to 13 margin calls and represent 55 market dip. And 1,500 will cover up to, that's for 1 coin, will cover up to 14 margin calls and represent 6 dip. So it's up to you. It's up to you. If you want to trade, you may say, I want to use 195 and I want to trade 5 coins. All right. Or you can say, I want 300 USDT and I want to trade 3 coins. You want to personally just copy a copy trader and you want to use that to trade for yourself. All right. So that is a copy trader, is known as Jewel Circle, right? So you can check him up if you are interested in a copy trader, because I know some people who are still interested in saying, oh, I better use a copy trader. I would recommend that person. Why? Because general and purely, you will be not suffering with too much floating, all right? Okay, so I'm going to pin this, all right, into the okay, and okay, right, I'm going to pin that message onto the Telegram group as a pinned message. All right, let me post it again. So if you're not interested in learning how to set the trades by yourself, you can be able to use a copy trader, right? Okay. All right, let me see. No, you cannot have more than 1 cycle, 1 copy trader for trading. You can have 1, but you can have 2 different copy traders, all right, at different applications. Maybe you're using Binance and Hobby. Let me listen to Princess Africa. Princess, please. Princess, please, do you have a question? All right, okay. All right, Ida OBM, please, could you close our session? All right, thank you so much.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. Okay, I
Good
just want to
morning.
share this. Like I
Yeah.
always say, can you hear me?
Loud and
Like I
clear,
always
brother.
say, nothing goes up forever and nothing goes down forever. You know, this morning I woke up around 3 a.m. and I checked my WhatsApp status. Alas, nobody was talking for, the last WhatsApp I saw was around 23 minutes. I checked my other one, my other line. I saw the same thing. Now, I was now wondering, maybe my data got finished. You understand? So I had to send a message from my first phone to the other one. I say, okay, my um data was working fine. You understand? Now, what I noticed was that when there is a bull run, or market is friendly. Everybody is a guru. Everybody is talking. Everybody is happy. Everybody is on WhatsApp. Now, what happened to Luna affected everyone in the market. You know, and one of my bosses, he invested heavily in Luna. And it's around 84% down. You understand? Now, if you are too exposed, you expose all your capital. That's where you will be down. Like we always say, risk management. Don't expose more than 20% of your capital. Now, if you expose more than that, you'll be crying. And all those people that you call guru outside there, they collect your subscription fee. So some will say you'll be paying so amount every month. Will they feel it? No. Did they lose? Yes, but they will tell you they didn't lose. You understand? Now, nobody's a guru. The only thing is you don't have to, don't overexpose your capital and you'll be fine. Now, historically, BTC, you'll be fine. Say, okay, I want to read something now. Say BTC will be fine. Don't forget, BTC fell from $30 to $2 in 2011. In 2012, it fell from $20 to $70. In 2015, BTC fell from 1,100 to $2,200. In 2018, Bitcoin fell from $20 to $3,000. In 2021, Bitcoin fell from $64 to $30,000. Now you can see that the previous years, right now, Bitcoin is maybe has fallen to 30,000, 31,000. Bitcoin is going above 64,000 later. Now, what you need to be doing is accumulating, but don't overexpose your capital. 20% in the market. So now when there's a bull season, you are going to make money. And if you are a team builder, you will make much more. So take solace from that information and be arrest safety in school. You must there's something you call defensive driving. You must have your safety, behind your mind. Don't overexpose your capital. Don't be too greedy, and you'll be fine. Royal Key is here, to always make sure you are not out of position. So you have to utilize your settings very well. So, and if you are always here, you're always meeting with us, and you're always building, you will be fine. Then don't go and give your money to ROI platform. That's not business. That is all I'll call charity. It is paying. Doesn't mean it's not crash. Everybody in the market, somebody that promised you a percentage that is maybe constant. You can see now the market is not constant. It will just, when it's in trouble, we just pack up and go. I don't know his address. So Riaki is here to save us. And if you are a ranking member, you will see that one of my leader, that went away, but his team, I think, was still working. He posted a result today. There's no way you build in React, you won't be making something every day. So let's build together and make this money together and enjoy the bull season that's coming. It's all around the corner. So be positive. So thank you very much, Leader Commander.
Wow. Thank you so much, Leader OBM, for that amazing sharing this morning. Today, we're so much about the mindset and understanding the opportunity we are in. And tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, I'll still go back to network marketing. Okay, and that will be tomorrow. Tomorrow will be a Thursday, and on Friday, I will come back a little bit more about the technical. I'll go a little bit slow with a couple of other leaders and talk about how you could set so much about the margin calls a little bit better. And I also do, tomorrow I'll do two things. One, I'll talk about how to build a profile. You want to build a portfolio, sorry, in crypto market space. How best could be your approach? What are some of the alta coins that you could look at and be able to look at it and build a portfolio? I'll look about that tomorrow. And I also talk about networking, one of the best things you need right now to help you develop a good capital to trade more. Then let us catch up so much on Friday with the technical analysis on how to be able to pick coins. I think that's the day I will bring in some leaders, talk about economics and trading view and other applications we could use to help us pick coins we can be able to trade and keep making profit. Let us catch up again, ladies and gentlemen, with more signals in the day. Make sure I only expose 20% of your capital, or you can use a copy trader. The choice is at your hands. Let us make this money. Let us keep changing the world together. God bless you, and bye from this side of mine. I see there's another question here. Let me leave it answered. Sir, the video is not yet at the Telegram. Please please be a little bit slow. I'm making everything possible. I cannot be on Zoom, and I'm also posting the videos on the Telegram. So let me get the information ready, then I'll be able to share it up onto the Telegram. Thank